Hey, it's good to be back. Abona manje, I am very desperate for that shower.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I feel a lot better about doing this job now that I know how to protect myself.
Right, we've arrived back at the dirty side of the facility. The first thing to do is to clean your tools, and for that, you still need your protective clothes.
Okay.
So put your gloves back on.
No.
To clean your tools, soak them first in a bucket to loosen the sludge. You can do the other cleaning jobs while they soak. After they have soaked a bit, wipe the handles with a Jik solution and scrub them with a brush and Jik solution and stand them somewhere so they can dry well so they won't rust. To clean your ground sheets, give it a wash with the hose. If you can hang it over a washing line where the water will run into the gutter, that will be easier. Be careful that the pressure is not so much that it splashes the sludge back at you. Put your mask back on for this to protect yourself from splashes. You can scrub it with a brush if needed. Once it looks clean, give it a spray with Jik solution. Then leave it to dry until the next day. Remember, when it comes time to fold it for the next day, you must fold it with the dirty side always inside. Now for the vehicle. Remember that any parts of the vehicle that has been touched by a hand, glove, boots, work clothes, bin, tool, or where sludge has spilled could have germs on it. Use a bucket of Jik solution and a cloth and wipe the inside and outside handles. Wipe the steering wheel, gear lever, and handbrake. Finally, wipe the seats, floors, and pedals. Hose down the bed, gates, and doors. Wear your mask and don't let it splash. Make sure the vehicle is parked on the paved driveway so the dirty water will run into a drain. If the bucket is going to be used by anyone else before your next workday, scrub the bed with a broom and a Jik solution and hose it off again. Now that you've taken care of your tools and vehicle, let's take a look at how to clean your protective clothing.
Okay.
Where do we start?
Okay, let's see. You need your boots till the end. You need your gloves to clean your boots. So the mask is the first to go.
Good thinking. Now, it's important to clean your plastic equipment with Jik to kill germs. But at the same time, Jik can damage the plastic. And if it cracks, it will no longer protect you so well. So, the trick is to clean it quickly with Jik, then rinse with ordinary water. If you use paper masks, you should throw them away each day. If you use plastic or rubber masks, soak them in a basin with Jik solution for half an hour while you do other things. Remember to replace the filter on your mask often. Next, take off your boots and stand them in a basin of warm water to loosen the dirt. Then spray them with Jik solution, give them a scrub with a brush, rinse them in running water, and stand them to dry overnight. Finally, your gloves. First rinse them with running water, then wipe them carefully with a cloth soaked in Jik solution. Rinse them off and hang them to dry. Make sure all your equipment is marked with your name so that you get the same one back. Now you can enter the dirty change room and remove your clothing. During the week, you can keep your work clothes in your locker. On Friday, drop it in a wash tub with Jik and detergent. Someone will be assigned to clean them and hang them to dry over the weekend. It is best to avoid a hairstyle where you cannot wash your hair while doing this job. Otherwise, cover your hair while working and make sure that cloth does not go home and is washed with laundry. Now you can go to the showers. Wash yourself well with hot water and soap. Wash your face. Wash your hair. Scrub under your fingernails with your own fingernail brush. After you shower, do not enter the dirty change room again. Go into the clean change room and put on your clothes. Once you are dressed, you can do any reporting you need to do. We'll discuss that in the next section.
Alright.
Make sure when you are dressed, you leave from the clean entrance.
Okay.
And don't take home your work clothes or tools with you.
Yeah.
Of course. I do not want to take any of those gems home to my loved ones. No, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Vusi. Mina, I think I'm getting the hang of this thing very, very, very well. What you're basically saying is that throughout the day, I must be thinking about where these invisible gems might be. How they might have traveled from the sludge and onto something else, even the air. Ne? And then it is my job to make sure that they stop and go no further. Ne?
Yeah, we are like those teams you see in the news. Superheroes.
Yes.
Protecting people from mysterious diseases. Yes.
Exactly. Because although these diseases don't always lead to death, like some of those diseases on the news,
Yeah.
they can lead to death or to other serious health consequences.
Oh.
And often nobody will ever know where they came from.
And it is the sick, the weak, and the young that will pay the price.
Okay, time to practice.